I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I heard the king.
Hey, welcome back, viewers. It's James Klam, the guy on the bike. And today, we've got a big treat. We're gonna run into the Whitney Biennial, the press preview for 2014. Stay tuned.
That was not my bones, that was the mic. Although it's been a long week, few weeks installing the Biennial. Welcome everybody, I'm Adam Weinberg, the Alice Pratt Brown Director of the Whitney Museum. It's a great pleasure and honor to have you all here for the 2014 Biennial. The last one in the Breuer building, at least for the time being. This is the 77th in an ongoing series of annuals and biennials that began in 1932, just after the Whitney Museum opened its doors. Over the years, the biennial has become an essential element of the Whitney's identity, and it's key to understanding the Whitney's identity. Each biennial reaffirms the Whitney's primary mission of placing artists at the center and offering the full faith and energy and structure and support of the entire museum. It's the one time that the entire staff and everybody associated with the museum is all in one place and doing one thing. For the 2014 Biennial, 103 participants have been invited to show their work, and many of them have created work specifically for the exhibition. Each biennial is unique to the vision of its curators. In the past, multiple curators have collaborated to create a single, holistic view. However, the 2014 Biennial has been curated by three exceptional observers, Michelle Grabner, Stuart, Anthony Elms, who have each independently curated one floor of the museum. This biennial of biennials is a fitting way to mark our history in the Breuer building before moving downtown next year. This is a transformative moment for the Whitney, and I'm happy that these three visionary curators have shared in it.
Okay, this is a piece by Charlemagne Palestine, and it's at the beginning of the stairs. Oh, got another part of it here. Maybe this goes all the way to the top. Well, we're going to start out at the top and work our way down. As they said, this is a show that's featuring over 101 artists, so I'm not going to be able to capture everything, but I'll try to pick out some highlights and give you a sense of what's on exhibit here. These are a couple of paintings by Galen Gerber, and one of them is with David Hammons, Sherry Levine, and the other is with Taylor Shimarzu. Well, again, they've done a horrible job of giving us the proper information and dimensions and titles. So we're going to wing a lot of this. That's the wrong man vibes, bodies. This piece is by Gretchen Bender, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he passed away probably 15 years ago. I think this is heat shrink plastic. This is by Kim Lunn. It's titled Midway Shopping Plaza 2014. And, oh, this has got to be about 20 feet tall. It's a piece and a set. It's by Shayna Luker.
Yeah, we just at the Whitney. I just sent you a picture of
And here we've got a couple of pieces by David Diao. David's a longtime New York painter, and he's got an exquisitely elegant approach. He was saying that this is his second biennial. I think the first one was back in the early 70s, so he says keep the faith, and eventually they'll come back and take a look at you. Might take 30 years. Well, oh, there's Walter Robinson. So this is the main gallery space, and I believe this is the floor that Michelle Grabner curated. Got some large ceramic pieces by Sterling Ruby. Is these the Basin Trilogy? Seems like I've seen a lot of people that have been doing ceramic sculpture. Okay, so we've got video by David Robbins. And I think this might also be David Robbins. We've got a kind of a little installation here in the corner. Some very beautiful woodwork going on here with the inset glass. We've got mahogany, pine, oak, cocobolo. This looks like a little confessional booth. A couple of pieces by David Woodruff. Text. Makes me think of Richard Prince. She's interesting as part when he spies a young woman doing the same thing across the way. Okay. Oh, there's Adam Weinberg. Well, I'm feeling very nostalgic. I've been coming to these things for about 30 some odd years, and it's kind of sad that this is going to be the last one, Adam.
Well, it's not. It's the
last one here.
Last chapter. It's the last. But it's, Whitney's always forward-looking.
Right, so we're going to have just another chapter starting downtown.
Exactly.
Congratulations, thank you. Okay, well, I feel sad about it a little bit, but it'll be closer to Brooklyn. Some nice little weavings here by Sheila Hicks. From pineapple fibers, cotton and metallic fiber, cotton and paper. And it's like a giant macrame. It's also by Sheila Hicks. That's pretty big. I've got a trio of sculptures here by Alma Allen. That's some beautiful, beautiful wood. It's marble. Makes you think of a bourgeois piece. Well, this little installation is all by Joel Otterson. And I guess it's actually 4 different pieces. So he's done these chandeliers with crystal goblets. And we got the tent is lace. And this very decorative hanging. It's got classic beads and it's like antique tools. Oops, I stepped over the line. Well, we grabbed Michelle Grabner. Okay, so you were out touring around for about 18 months. How many studios did you visit?
130, a little bit more.
And you were telling me that you actually started like in Seattle or someplace in the Northeast or the...
Yeah, I went to Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
And then the Midwest, and then San Diego up to Seattle. And, New York, when I was here for business, I would hit the studios on the East Coast. But there's big swatches in the Southwest that I did too. And a little bit in Texas. I was in Texas a little bit, but I have to say I missed some of the Southwest.
Okay. One of the questions I have that I think a lot of people would be interested in is, in all your touring around and visiting all the studios, was there any kind of unifying sensibility that you noticed emerging? Anything that would tie all these people together somehow?
No, actually, no. I want to say that I was trying to be attentive to that, but I would go into a studio and then I'd go into another studio and it would befuddle me in terms of what that artist was doing, their relationship to ambition, language, a relationship to a commercial world or to a non-commercial world. So it kind of undid itself along the way. So I had to be overgeneralizing when it came to organizing the exhibition and how it was installed, thinking about 3 themes. One of them painting by women artists, thinking about affect and materiality, and thinking about critique. So, as a teacher would build a curriculum, I ended up structuring the floor that way.
So all of the best laid plans sort of went down the tubes. You just had to get out there and make it happen from what the raw materials were.
That's right. That's exactly right. I had to come back in and build it, yes.
Okay, well, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, my dear.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Well, that was very nice of Michelle Grabner to give us a little chat. Now, this piece is a collaborative piece. It's a sculpture and a painting of Pam Linz and Amy Sillman. So, this is oil on canvas. And so we've got some ceramic pieces that she's added here on the back. There's a couple of pieces by Donna Nelson. And Donna's been painting in New York for a long time. And one of the cool things about her paintings is that she works on both sides of them. And she likes to goob on the paint. Kind of makes me think of Joe Zucker. So you get one of these pieces and you get 2 for the price of 1, the front and the backs. These are pretty big too. Those are probably about 6.5 by 7 footers. Well, we've got a couple of paintings here by our old Williamsburg painter, Dan Walsh. Those are about 6 foot square. We've got a painting and some ceramic sculpture by John Mason. I guess this is ceramic as well. It's a big painting by Molly Zuckerman Hartung. I don't know, that might be titled No, but maybe not. She's sliced these stripes into the canvas. Well, we've got a couple of straight examples of abstract expressionism by Louise Fishman. I've been looking at this weird piece. It's by Laura Owens. And it's ink, silkscreen, ink, vinyl, paint, acrylic, and pastel, paper, wood, solvent transfer. A whole lot of things. And I haven't seen any of Laura's work that was like this. Slipped into more of a pop art thing. These kind of phony cuts and everything. Her shading is very nice, kind of trompe l'oeil. And that's got to be about 13, 14 feet tall. I'm going to wrap up this episode of the 2014 Whitney Biennial here. Make sure you come back and see the rest of the show. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. Thank you, Kate. Angelo, Chris, and Risa, right? Thank you.